You were born in a private hospital wing your father's security team rented out 3 weeks in advance. Nobody announced it publicly. Not yet. For the first 72 hours of your life, you don't officially exist to the outside world. Your father is worth more than entire countries, and his first move as a parent is making sure nobody knows your name before he decides how it will be used. Because in your family, a name isn't just a name, it's a brand decision. By the time you're 4 days old, a blurry photo of your car seat being carried through a private airport terminal has already leaked. Nobody can see your face. That doesn't stop it from getting 2 million views. You spend your first year in a house you'll never remember, guarded by men who don't wear uniforms because uniforms attract attention. The whole point of your security isn't to be seen protecting you. It's to disappear into the wallpaper so well that a stranger at the grocery store has no idea your stroller is worth a 6-figure protection contract. Your parents give you a different last name for school enrollment, not because they're ashamed of the real one, because the real one is a magnet. At 6, you ask your mother why your nanny drives a different route to school every single day. She tells you it's a game. It's not a game. It's a counter-surveillance pattern designed so nobody can predict where you'll be at 8:15 on a Tuesday. You believe her for years. Your childhood home has a screening room, a private zoo enclosure for animals you didn't ask for, and a bunker 2 floors beneath the pool house that you're told is a wine cellar. It is not a wine cellar. Every friend who comes over signs paperwork before they're allowed past the front gate. Their parents sign it, too. You don't find out until you're older that it's an NDA, and that the reason Emma from 3rd grade stopped coming to your birthday parties is because her mom didn't want to sign it. You think you did something wrong. You didn't. Money did. Your father limits your screen time to 90 minutes a week, which feels insane until you realize he built one of the platforms every other kid your age is addicted to for 6 hours a day. He knows exactly what it does to a developing brain, because he helped design the version of it that does it on purpose to everyone else's kids. You're the one child in your class who doesn't have the app all your classmates are obsessed with. You're also the one child whose father could buy the company that makes it before lunch. At 9, a photographer hides in the bushes outside your riding lesson for 6 hours to get one photo of you falling off a pony. It runs in 4 countries. The caption calls you spoiled. You cried for 20 minutes and nobody in that stadium of coverage will ever know that part. Your father tells you it comes with the territory. He says it like it's weather, like it's not something a team of adults specifically chose to let happen to a 9-year-old. At 11, you overhear 2 of the household staff talking about a kidnapping threat assessment. Not hypothetically. Specifically. About you. You're not supposed to know threat assessments are a normal Tuesday in your house, but now you do, and you never stop knowing it. You start noticing which adults are being paid to be nice to you and which ones actually are. It takes years to learn the difference, and even longer to stop assuming everyone falls into the first category. Your school picks you up in an unmarked car with reinforced doors. Your classmates think it's just a boring grey sedan. It is not just a boring grey sedan. At 13, a cousin posts a video of you at a family dinner. Nothing scandalous. You're just laughing with food in your mouth. Within a day, strangers have dissected your face, your weight, your laugh, whether you seem entitled. You didn't do anything. You just existed near a camera. You learn the lesson your whole family already knows and never says out loud. You are never fully off the record. Not at dinner, not at a funeral, not in your own backyard. Your father becomes even more famous the year you turn 14. Not richer necessarily. Louder. His opinions are suddenly everywhere, and now strangers have opinions about you specifically because they have opinions about him. People you've never met decide they hate you for things you've never said. You start a private account under a fake name just to talk to people who don't know who your dad is. For 18 months, it's the only place anyone treats you like a person instead of a headline. Then someone figures it out. And that's gone too. At 16, you fall for someone at a friend's party who has no idea what your last name means. For 6 perfect days, you're just a girl he thinks is funny. Then his mom Googles you, and the texts slow down, and you understand that from now on, everyone you like will eventually find out, and it will always change something.